Okay. Hey y'all, it's me, Johnny Janae, and I'm back with another video. So it is currently 12:23. It is February the 6th, 2025, and I have finally decided that it is time to put myself out there in a different sense. So the first part or kind of portion of my YouTube, because I will kind of give it the rundown. I started YouTube in 2019. Around the time that I started YouTube, I'm pretty sure that I was living in a hotel. And over that time, I posted like a few videos here and there, kind of just me talking about topics that came natural to me. Or I've always literally loved makeup since I was a little girl. I've always thought that I wanted to run a beauty company and launch a beauty company and be able to be successful. And in the form of worldly success, of course, everybody wants to make a whole bunch of money or be famous or things like that. But for me, success has meant something kind of different. It was just a matter of course, everybody always wants money, but success for me was just having it and just being able to kind of say, I'm doing it and I'm living in it and I'm proud of myself for taking a step towards what I want to do and just kind of living within it. Because my mother was a hairstylist, and I definitely have said this before, like she's a big part of why I love the beauty industry in general, outside of just being a girl and liking pretty girly things like makeup and lip gloss and stuff like that. I always grew up seeing the things of that nature. And I definitely felt like I got to watch her within her business. I got to watch other people around me within their businesses. And I felt like just as long as I see what they do wrong, then I'll know exactly what to do right. And that is the furthest thing from the truth. So honestly, what I can say is that I have, in sometimes the way that I do things, said, okay, as long as I'm doing the opposite of what someone else did and I'm learning from their mistakes, then that means I'll have no mistakes whatsoever. That's a lie. You're always going to have mistakes in life, and you're always going to be put in uncomfortable situations. And for a big time in my life, outside of really just wanting to have a beauty company, I really just wanted to be comfortable. And the biggest thing that I've been learning along my journey, along me launching a YouTube, along me just living life, along me being a dancer, me just growing up, is that you can seek out comfort as much as you want, but the growth happens within the discomfort. The growth happens within those hard times when you feel like it's just you and God, within those times where you have what feels like almost no friends, or they're just kind of not as focused on you as you would want them to be. The times when you really want support, but it seems like nobody else is there. When you really gotta fall on your knees and pray. When you really are so deep within your emotions that you're just so hurt. Those are the times when you grow and when you become stronger. And I do know that I initially launched my business in the midst of COVID, and it did not do well. And I have been trying to learn marketing and maneuvering, running a business, launching a business, branding a business, trying to learn every single thing. But one thing that I've really learned within that time is that perfection is not what will get you to the end goal. It's the journey of it all, and it's putting yourself out there, and it's being willing to make mistakes. It's being willing to say sometimes you're wrong, that you can't avoid something and you can't skip the line. And I have had so many different other dreams in my life, but a big thing for me has always been I want to be comfortable and I want to have my beauty business. And I've reached a point where I came to the end of one journey, which was me being homeless. And I let you guys in on that journey, and I kind of let you guys follow with me. But now I have had that journey come to its close, and I feel like it's the beginning of a new journey, and to let you guys in on something that's been very dear to my heart since I was a little girl as well, which is I've always wanted to be a professional athlete, and I have always wanted to be within music in some facet because I love music. And a lot of people that do know me know that Beyonce is a great inspiration for me. Rihanna is a great inspiration for me. Just like a lot of people that are within that realm, Michael Jackson, like all those people, right? And if you've ever come and seen me dance or just seen me kind of in the club or whatever and watch me from afar, then it's kind of obvious that I love performing, and performing is a big part of my heart and stuff like that. But what I have noticed since I was younger, I have my own, y'all. You would think for me that because I've been able to like bare my soul with so many different things that I would not be nervous about this in particular, but I'm nervous about it. But I'm going to just put it out there because I want this to be the beginning of a new journey for me and my transparency. And I'm also on the back end of the Grammys, right? And I'm seeing everything with Beyonce and with Doechii, with Kendrick, with everybody. And I'm super ultra inspired and I'm feeling like I want to bare my soul right now. So I'm here. So I've always loved singing. I used to be in band at one point. I was in guitar class at one point. I was learning opera and stuff like that, but life kind of got shaken up within that time. I feel like I lost my singing voice a little bit. I feel like my breath control is shit. And I feel like I really want to do vocal lessons before I put myself out there saying that I would like to at some point really release music of my own beyond just being a music producer. So during the time that I was still living in my car, I released a few tracks where I kind of produced them on like an app on my phone. And over the time, I've met a few different producers and they were like, put yourself out there, get you a damn laptop, like, and really start doing your thing. But I've been focused on so many other things in my life. And I feel like now is really the time to walk into my greatness, walk into the uncertainty of trying to become exactly what I want to be beyond just hiding behind trying to perfect every single thing to the last note behind the scenes and then just popping out in a lazy kind of way and just be like, hey, here you guys go. No marketing, no nothing. Like, here it is. Like, this is what I made. Like, what do you think? So I think that I have found my lane and my zone in a way of the beauty of letting you guys in on my journeys with things. And I think it also helps to hold me accountable when I let other people in on it, because then sometimes even when I'm at my low points and I don't really want to go back to the thing that I was working on, somebody's like, hey, when's the next video? Hey, when's the next podcast episode? Hey, like, we still want to see like updated what you have going on with your life. We're still rooting for you. You're still inspiring us. So I feel like sometimes my YouTube helps me a little bit with holding me accountable. And then also it helps me because for so long, the reason why I was doing what I was doing is because I wanted to be an inspiration to someone else. But more than anything, people inspire me on the daily, but I also want to inspire myself. And what I've been noticing is really helping me lately is looking back on all the progress that I've made because I've been documenting my life. And because I've been trying to inspire other people, that when I'm feeling a little bit low, that I can look back on what I've done and be inspired by what I've done, or be happy and see how far I've come when I'm kind of like, you know, not as kind to myself, or not really feeling like I'm where I want to be yet. So it's really helpful to document how I'm feeling about all this stuff, because when I'm in one of those moments, I can look back and be like, damn, you're doing an amazing job, you know? So I'm so proud of myself in this time. And I think I wanted to share a little bit with y'all that I'm going to start a new journey. And that is into, well, I feel like being a performer genuinely, because Beyonce has always been such a big inspiration to me, being a performer, is also being an athlete. If you're like a damn good performer, you're also an athlete in whatever facets. So within this, I'm learning music and I'm learning athleticism and I'm really getting in the gym. Yes, I know it's hard to believe, y'all. I just really started working out for real. Like, I do not work out. I was never really in the gym. I'm learning workouts now, but I'm going to be pursuing being a performer. Well, already I know I'm like hood known for being a great performer, entertainer within the club, but that's not really the line of performance that I've wanted to be in. Like, one day I would like to be on a regular stage performing, maybe having like a concert, maybe something like that, you know, sharing songs that I wrote and I sing and I maybe produced on, or even if somebody wrote a song for me and they wanted me to sing it. But I do feel like I have a long way to go with my singing voice, with my breath control. I do know in terms of like dancing and performing, I want to get better at choreography, because the way that I dance really from my heart and just wherever the beat takes me. But I want to get better at choreography. So this is the beginning of that journey, like being an athlete, performer, wherever it takes me, wherever it intertwines. Maybe at some point I'll do some competitions professionally and see if I win a few competitions, just to kind of see if I can really be a genuine athlete. Or maybe at some point in time, it's going to take me down the road of being a pop star. But we'll see where it goes, y'all. I don't know. God, I'm putting it in your hands.